What is going up, guys? This is the Flamespot here, and we are back with a brand new video. And as you can see, this is going to be a brand new series. Now, I've been wanting to do this series for a while. This is just some of my experiences that I've had through my life that it's probably going to be really funny, or just you guys can relate to and actually laugh at me in certain ways. So, what I'm going to be doing, I'm actually going to show you a video in the background. It's probably going to be like me making a paper game, or maybe building a Lego mock or something. And of course it's going to be fast forward, so like the video is not going to be like 30 minutes long or anything. And I was just going to talk about something, just one of my experiences. Now, in the background of this video, you are seeing one of my new games that I'm actually going to put out on my channel. It's going to probably be my next video. Here's a hint. It's called It's a Trap, and you can probably see what it might be about by actually looking at the video. So, let's get on to this. Now, the topic for today's video is grades. Who does not love grades? And you know what? Who does not like having to go home after a hard day of school, and then your parents are like, hey, let me see your grades real quick. I mean, who actually wants to hear that? I mean, if you do, you are pretty crazy, because that whenever my parents say that, like, fear just completely touches my soul. And it didn't always used to be this way. So, when I was in elementary school, I was like the perfect child. I mean, not to brag or anything, but I was getting hundreds almost every single day with all my assignments except for health. Now health class, I sucked at that in elementary school. But besides health, I basically got 100s on everything. I was a high honor roll student. My mom was proud of me. I had friends for once, and yeah, that's basically it. Having high grades was like the cool kids. You got to hang out with the specials group, and you got to do cool projects. But so elementary school was pretty good. Then I went on to middle school, and in 6th grade I was like, oh, I still got this. I'm getting high A's, maybe like one mid-A. I'm just not really concerning that much. I think it was like language arts or something was my lowest grade. It was like probably a 94, I don't know. That teacher was a little bit crazy as well, but enough about that. And so then I went on to 7th grade. Now 7th grade, that's where it got a little sketchy. See, I sucked at language arts, like really, really badly. That's probably going to be a different subject for some other day, but I just cannot do language arts that well, and they had like some practice that we always had to do that I never did good on. So, that year I got a little bit low. I was going around the 91s, mainly for my English, and everything else was great, and I was still feeling good, but you know, that 91 somewhat shook my soul a bit. Well, if you guys can count, the next grade is actually 8th grade. Didn't know if you guys knew that, that's why I did so good in math. But in 8th grade, that's where things got a little rocky. My math grade was going down, my language arts grade was going down. I was like facing severe depression because I was only getting low A's, and I almost got a B. Actually, I think at multiple points in the year I did get B's, but I guess I didn't in the end, because I still somehow always got high honor roll, which you needed to have all A's, and I wanted to have high honor roll because I wanted to impress all my friends, because I had them. Yeah. And so basically, I was like starting to think, wow, I'm actually like going down in points. What is this? This is not me. What do I have to do to fix this? And it wasn't just the grade that I was worried about. So I don't actually know if they do this at other schools. Maybe it's just where I'm from. But whenever you would get like all A's on something and your parents would sign your report card, then you would get like free stuff. Like you can go get some food at a restaurant, or you can go like play some games, get free tokens somewhere, and it would be great. I mean, whenever you get all A's, you go with your smart friends, you're like, hey, guess what? We got some free pizza. Let's go to like Domino's or something. This video is not sponsored, by the way. We can go get some Domino's and like get some free pizza because we're so good kids. And everyone's like, yeah, let's go. And then like the people who didn't get good grades, they just would have to pay. And what better way to fix it than to go to high school? Now, in high school, I just completely broke down all my grades. Boom, B's everywhere, B's. Like I'm getting like 80s sometimes, and then like in math, boom, 85 for the rest of the year. Maybe I'd get it up to like an 89 and be like, oh man, please just let me get an A. And then my teacher would be like, no, you have to work hard. And I'm like, why do I have to work hard? And so basically, in 9th grade, I had like half A's, half B's, and I was like, wow, this is not me. And my mom was like, you disrespect us, you dishonor us, leave. No, they didn't say that, don't worry. They still love me. But then I went on to 10th grade, and my scores got even lower. And so basically what I figured out is that every single year my grades have like just constantly dropped by a linear amount because of math. Man, why do I hate math so much now? But my grades have just been dropping and dropping, and I was just wondering if that ever happened to you guys. Like, do you just check your grade and you're like, huh, I was way smarter when I was in elementary school, or man, I really was a nerd in middle school, and now I'm just a lazy person who just sits on my bed playing video games and talking about paper games all the time now. And yeah, I realize that might have been me now, but I still feel like there's things that I can do to fix this. And however much I try, I just keep these things that I know what I can do to fix it. Study more, to actually do my homework, turn things in on time. I put it in my head, I'm like, I'm going to do this. And then I never do. Does that actually happen? I'm pretty sure that happens, you know. It probably happens to everyone, right?
Well, that's going to wrap up on the overall daunting subject of grades. But, however, for the rest of the time on this video, I'm going to explain my channel, what my plans are for the future is for this channel, and basically anything that might go on. So I figured, in order for more people to like me, I'm going to have to upload more. Yeah, that's a pretty common answer. So if I do not upload for a while, just go in the comments and yell at me and be like, Flamespot, why don't you upload more? You're such a loser. And if you say that, I'm obviously going to go back in that comment. I'm going to answer you. I'm going to be like, what? Why did you call me a loser? And then I'll probably tell you, like, some sort of date, approximate date on when I'm going to upload the next video so that you guys don't call me losers anymore. Alright, now besides all of that, I'm planning another series, not just this one, but a new one that's actually called Screw Board Games. And what this series is going to be, I'm going to actually take original board games, I'm just going to completely screw up the rules so that it's going to be like funny, challenging, or just completely just weird in a way. And for all my LEGO nerds, I've decided to re-break my initiative and actually finally resume some progress on a mock that I started a few months ago that I was actually going to put on my channel, but I just delayed just building it and building it. But now I'm actually finally resuming that, and it's looking pretty good right now. So expect a LEGO video at some point in the future. Maybe not the next video, because that's probably going to be the video of my paper game that you're seeing in the background right now.
So the moral of this story is good grades, stay in school always, and never take a language arts class unless you're forced to.